When I was a little kid, I never even thought about race cars. I mean, I was never exposed to it.
Thought it was something that, you know, you had to be named Andretti or...
And I always thought of racing as NASCAR, you know, going around in a circle, and you know, like, how hard could that be? The time that I decided that I wanted to be a race car driver was when I was exposed to it like 6 years ago.
He had a buddy that was doing something, sounded really cool, let's go check it out.
And they were coming over with their wives for dinner and heard that we had to be an early night because I had a nice race the next day.
And I was like, ice racing? You gotta be kidding me. You know, what do you, like, go around in a circle and crash? It's like demolition derby. And he's like, no, you gotta see it to believe it. But it's like, you know, 30, 40 cars out on the ice, frozen lake. And as the week progressed, he said, you know what? My son was supposed to go racing. He has 2 race cars. He can't do it. You want to come and go racing?
So he drove the spare car, and he just went out and basically...
Whatever you break, you buy. And I was like, well, my first question was, well, what's the maximum amount of damage I could do? Asking him questions. I mean, I had a million questions.
I basically told him just to drive it and have fun, which is what you do, and that's how you learn.
What a great friend. And you know, and we just barely met each other.
And then I'm coming around at the end of the race. I said, just don't hit me with my own car. That was the one rule. And sure enough, coming around at the end of the race, here's Rob on the inside. I said, okay, here we go. I'm gonna go lap him, and he slides wide and bumps into the back of my car. I'm like, that son of a bitch.
So I went out and gave it a shot, and I was done. I was totally hooked. Totally hooked.
When I drove an open class for that that year, learned just how slow you really are. I mean, it was, that's the eye-opener.
You know, I had my Rabbit. He has a Del Sol. Jeff has a Rabbit. And that, you know, we all used to race together on the ice. Jeff and I were talking one night.
I had always had a plan to go on to some kind of pavement racing.
And so I remember we went to Lime Rock Park, Jeff and I did, just to watch the races.
He kind of really found this perfect kind of racing.
Really cool car. Fiberglass body, all shiny and new looking, right? We asked them what kind of car that was, and they said it was a Spec Racer Ford. And I said, don't you guys work on them? I mean, because there wasn't one guy working on these cars. I mean, and there were like 30 of them all lined up, you know, and they look great, you know. I'm like, so a couple of the guys told us, you know, this is a great class, and this is why.
I mean, the car, it handles like a big, fast go-kart.
Very fast, very competitive.
On any given day, any one of us could win.